Hello everyone, today we are going to do mixed designing of concrete for M25 grade of concrete. So we start by collecting the coarse aggregate 20 mm and it is then sieved and it is collected in a tray. As you can see, we are sieving it, and after collecting it in the tray, we need to measure the coarse aggregate. The weight of the coarse aggregate that we are taking is 5 kgs. After this, we'll find the specific gravity of coarse aggregate. To do this, we take the weight of the bucket with coarse aggregate, and then it is dipped in water 25 times, and the weight of the coarse aggregate with the mesh bucket and the water is then taken again. After that, it is dried on the surface as you can see in the video, and we also do the process of oven drying to find out the specific gravity and then the calculations. After that, we find the specific gravity of fine aggregate in a similar manner, but instead we use the pyknometer to do this process. The weight with water, without water, and with fine aggregate in water all are weighed, and then we do the calculations in order to find the specific gravity of the fine aggregate. After finding out the specific gravities, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate and water all are mixed. As you can see in the video, we are sieving the coarse aggregate according to our measurements. The sieving has to be done properly and thoroughly as demonstrated in the video. After the thorough sieving, we do the dry mix, in which the cement is added with the coarse aggregate and the fine aggregate, and it is mixed thoroughly. The video demonstrates the way of mixing the coarse aggregate, fine aggregate and the cement, after which water is measured and added. Remember to do all the calculations properly and take the measurements and then add. After the water is added, it is then again mixed with the coarse aggregate, fine aggregate and the cement mix that we made. We should mix the water very properly and thoroughly in order to avoid any left out water. After that, we are supposed to oil and grease the mold in which we have to add this mix. After greasing it properly as demonstrated in the video, we are supposed to add the concrete mix that we have prepared previously. We add it layer by layer. First, one layer is added. We do it in 3 parts. 3 layers are supposed to be added. After the first layer is added, we should tamper it with a tampering rod 25 times. After tampering it for 25 times properly, we are supposed to add another layer. After the second layer is added, we follow the same process. We again tamper it 25 times. The layer is tampered 25 times as shown in the video. This is done by free fall as you can see above. After the tampering is done for the second layer 25 times, the third layer is again added in the mold. After it is properly added and tampered again 25 times under the free fall of gravity. Remember that the tampering has to be done very properly in order to avoid any kind of cracks in our mix. The layer by layer addition and tampering plays a very important role. It has to be done for every layer. Here we are doing it for casting 3 cylinders. We add the concrete mix layer by layer in 3 layers and tamper each layer for 3 different cylinders. After this is done, we need to make sure that the topmost layer is a proper flat layer as shown in the video. We tamper it again to see if there is any entrapped air. After that, we let it dry. After the concrete mix is dried, we should demold the cylinder that is received, and then we should keep it outside and let it dry properly again in the sun. After it is properly dried in the sun, it is soaked in water and then taken out and dried again. After that, we will test the compressive strength in the compressive strength testing machine. Place the cylinder properly in the machine and turn the machine to tighten it. After it is properly placed and tightened in the machine, we need to start the machine and check the compressive strength. Remember that proper placing and proper tightening of the machine is very important to get accurate results. After tightening it, we start the machine and test the compressive strength.
Congratulations,
We
brother.
need to wait till the time the compressive strength is obtained.
Congratulations,
So
brother.
guys, this
Congratulations.
is my team: Shaz,
Okay,
Rahul,
okay.
Nikita and